Hello and welcome to the student funding presentation for 2021 entry. My name's Joanna Wakely and I'm the Student Funding Manager, and I'm going to give you a brief overview of the student funding system. The two main costs for students entering higher education are tuition fees and living costs. Student Finance provide financial support on behalf of the UK Government. If you live in England, Wales, Scotland or Northern Ireland, you will need to apply to your respective funding body as the systems vary. For international students and EU students, they will need to self-fund all the costs of tuition fees and living costs. There are some limited scholarships available for international and EU students, and full information can be found on the university website. You can apply for a tuition fee loan and maintenance loan. The tuition fees for UK home students are currently £9,250 per annum for degree courses and are paid directly to the university on your behalf. Maintenance loans are available to full-time UK students and are paid directly into your bank account on a termly basis. You will need to apply every year to Student Finance, and this usually opens at the end of January, beginning of February. Student Finance will consider three main conditions for eligibility. Firstly, your personal eligibility, i.e. your immigration status, your residency, the domicile country, and if you have any previous study. Secondly, they will consider the course eligibility, i.e. degree or HND, and finally, whether you are a dependent or independent student for assessment. The amount of maintenance loan available to you depends on where you live while studying, whether this is in the parental home or elsewhere. They will consider the household income of your parents or spouse and the length of the course year. The standard teaching year is for 30 weeks, with nursing students studying for longer. Students under 25 are classed as dependent students. Students aged 25 or over are automatically classed as independent. Some students under 25 may still be assessed as an independent student, and this would apply to those students who have either worked for 3 years prior to the start of study, or married or are estranged from their parents. There is also additional funding available from Student Finance for those students who have specific learning difficulty or long-term medical condition, and this can be applying for the Disabled Students Allowance. For those students who have dependents, there is the Childcare Grant, Parents' Learning Allowance and Adult Dependence Grant, and they may be applicable to you. Full information is available on the government website. The university has a number of additional bursaries, scholarships and grants that are non-repayable. There are targeted bursaries available for those who are care leavers, have lived in supported accommodation, or who are estranged from parents, or have significant caring responsibilities. The additional support grants include Compulsory Course Cost Grant, the Unpaid Placement Grant, and a General Support Grant for students in financial difficulty. And further information regarding the eligibility criteria is on the university website. The university bursary of £500 is also available to students whose household income has been assessed by Student Finance and is under £25,000. Full information regarding loan repayments is available from the Student Loan Company. Broadly speaking, repayment of loans is linked to your earnings after you graduate. You only begin to repay the loans when you are earning more than £27,295 at current rates, and this is usually raised in line with inflation every year. Payments are deducted from your salary by your employer. The interest charged for the loans is based on the Retail Price Index plus 3%, and loans are written off after 30 years. You pay 9% of your income over the threshold of the £27,295. So, for example, if you earn £30,000 when you graduate, you would repay approximately £26 per month. You may find the following websites helpful for information. the government website for student finance. There's also a calculator that parents may find helpful in determining their household income and assessment of the student loan. Full information about the student loan repayments can be found on the student loan website. You may also find the Money Saving Expert website really helpful for you, and also the student room, which has live chat. Thank you very much for listening, and please remember that if you do have any questions, we're more than happy to answer them for you. Our contact details can be found on the university website, and you can contact us via phone or email.